What's up, Facebook fam? It's episode 58, How to Peacefully Defy the Mask Mandates. I'm not covering the news today. Instead am going to share an idea that was birthed today at a Starbucks. And just as a disclaimer, I don't go to Starbucks. I got a $10 certificate, which is why I went there. Normally I would support small business. If you've been following the podcast, I have been unmasked in public, trying to inspire people to defy the tyrannical mask mandates. And I went into Starbucks today without a mask, and the gentleman behind the counter just handed a mask to me without really saying anything. I think it was a passive-aggressive way of telling me to put on a mask. So I just kind of stared back at him, acting a little dumb. And he said, after it got awkward, "You're going to need to wear a mask in order to order." And my response was, "I'm exempt." And he responded by saying, "Well, then in that case, you have two options. You can go through the drive-thru, or you can order online and I can bring your drinks curbside." He stumped me. I didn't have anything to say to that other than, okay, well, I got my mask in my back pocket. I always keep it there in the event like this, that it's just going to be too difficult to overcome. And after going through that experience and doing a little bit of research, I think I got a solution. It may not be this in every state. I realize that a lot of you guys are in different states. I'm in Colorado, and I researched on colorado.gov the mask mandate section, and there are exemptions: PTSD, extreme asthma, and other health conditions that would make wearing a mask difficult for the person, to the point where they could potentially lose their life or lose consciousness. We also have in the United States HIPAA, which is patient protection laws that keep patient health records and health conditions private from public purview. And we also have the American Disabilities Act, which make it illegal for businesses to discriminate individuals according to their health or physical conditions. So with all that being said, my idea is to claim that you're exempt and not provide any further information. And if they press you, you can respectfully respond by saying, with regards to HIPAA, I'm not at liberty to share my particular exemptions. How I would refer you to the state mask mandate website where exemptions are in place. And if you refuse to serve me, that could potentially violate the American Disabilities Act. We need to clog the system. We need to make this unconstitutional extrajudicial mandates difficult to enforce to the point where they give up. These are not laws, these are mandates, and there's a huge difference. A law would require the breaking of it to be subject to law enforcement. So for example, if the Colorado State Legislature made wearing a mask a law and I refused to obey that law, I could be arrested by the police for trespassing or a violation of that law. If I'm violating a mandate which is rooted in the emergency powers given to the governor, law enforcement cannot necessarily arrest me. That's within the domain of the health department. That puts the business at risk from getting shut down, but it doesn't make me, the individual who's disobeying the mandate, subject to punishment by law enforcement. So once again, the idea, to recap, is you walk into a business, you do not wear a mask, they ask you to wear one, you reply, "I'm exempt." If they press you for reasons of that exemption, you respectfully and peacefully respond. That would be potentially in violation of HIPAA laws, and your refusal to serve me would be in violation of the American Disabilities Act. So it's a simple 3-step process. I haven't put it into practice yet. I'm actually about to walk into T-Mobile right now. I'm not going to wear a mask. And I'm going to go ahead, and if I'm pressed, we'll follow those steps. Be brave. I know it's difficult. Everyone's wearing it. There's a lot of shame. There's a lot of social pressure, but this is just going to lead to forced vaccination. This is going to lead to other unconstitutional mandates. And if we give them an inch now, they're going to take a mile later. So this was episode 58, AaronLujan.com. Thank you very much. Take care.